Yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest.
All right, welcome back to another video of Overreacting. No book of, I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. Have no favorable aces here. We back with another reaction.
Last but not least, we got Jew.
What it do? It's your boy Jew. We out here overreacting for you. More content, more clips. Make sure you like, subscribe to that. You heard?
Listen, before we get into this, yo, he be forgetting about that.
I was doing them.
You want win?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Nah, I did it today.
Nah, you didn't do it today.
Yo, bro,
You did not do it today.
You did not do it today.
Right, every time Eli say I do this.
Y'all want to bet?
Yeah.
Y'all want to bet?
How much you want to bet?
How much you want to bet?
How much you want to bet?
I bet $1,000.
This is like poker. Don't fall for the poker. Just because he got the shades on.
Yeah, I can't see his eyes.
Okay, what y'all want to do? Y'all gonna shake on it?
Nah, he too confident.
I'm dead.
Listen, before we get into this next video, make sure to join the Patreon, man. We got exclusive content over there, live streams, giveaways. We got a ton of things going on the live stream on Patreon that we can't necessarily do on the YouTubes and on other platforms. So join the Patreon. This next video was sent over to us by you guys, the viewers. It deals with Odell Beckham, right? Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham.
He talks about how it's nearly impossible to live on a $100 million contract, 5-year, $100 million contract.
Not live.
Huh?
No, he said it's possible to.
No, it's a struggle living on a 5-year, $100 million contract.
Okay.
He says nearly impossible to build generational wealth with that money. We're going to play the video. We're going to come back and give our thoughts.
100 million? It was 100 million?
All in my account right here today as we speak. I'm going to be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that.
It's crazy because before I listened to him, I was like, hey, he bugging. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear people with money, you always say, no, more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? And throughout my life, as I've increased my finances has been more problems that came with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So, but to say that you can't build generational wealth, it's crazy because he's saying the right things. He put money aside to save and invest, but you can't build generational wealth off the investments and savings. I don't know, man. I guess it's one of them things where it's kind of hard to say unless you got it. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I personally think that if I got $1 million, I'm building generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? I'm making
off $1 million?
Off $1 million.
Today?
$1 million today.
Generational wealth?
Generational, yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, hey.
That's without kids, without a family.
I don't got kids. I got family, you know. but I
don't got, not no more.
Yeah. but that's what I'm saying. You got to make sacrifices in the beginning to win in the end. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's what a lot of people understand. I heard Jaylen Brown talking about this. If you watch the documentary on Netflix, I forgot what it's called. It's like an NBA documentary, and follow him around. He lives.
So is that the Starter 5 thing?
Yeah, the Starter 5. He lives very modestly. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to set up his future. You know what I'm saying? So Odell Beckham Jr., he's a flashy type of guy. He said it himself.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? He want to buy the car. He want to buy the house. I mean, you got to buy your mama a house, but do she need a mansion right now for just her? You know what I'm saying? do you need a Lamborghini right now? No, you know what I'm saying? You still Odell Beckham Jr. and you still gonna get the same Johns. You know what I'm saying? You go to the club, whether you put up in a Lambo, you can pull up in a Benz. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost $100 million. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever Lambo costs.
Because the women, they already did their research. They know your net worth. Like, so you ain't got to do much to impress them. They already know who you are.
They know your net worth. That's why they gonna put their net worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bars.
bars. Yeah.
But like, and Chad Ochocinco was talking about this. He was like, he don't even buy real jewelry because
Fact.
he's Chad Ochocinco. Ain't nobody gonna think he wearing fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? They go like, oh, that's Chad. Of course he blinging. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. So I think he's living a lifestyle that's not conducive to building generational wealth. But I wouldn't say that. Look from the outside looking in, I wouldn't say that he's living the lifestyle conducive to a generational wealth. That's probably why he's struggling, in my opinion.
At first, I wanted to agree with him because I hear about all the things he's taking the money, and it's sad to say that, you know, most black successful men have to, you know, become selfish and their greatness because it's hard to bring your family along because you gotta pay for everybody in the world, you know, or they're gonna hate you. So that's why most of them, you know, you hear about the rappers that get their little 100K and people think you're a millionaire because you got a 100K check, you know, signing bonus that you got to pay back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I would $1 million. I don't think that's enough. But I would say I'm pretty sure if he did switch his lifestyle up, you don't need multiple cars. A lot of these dudes have multiple cars, multiple homes. You know,
let me ask you a question before you go through that.
Yeah.
What is generational wealth to you, though? Like something you could to you
something that continues to grow money for, I want to say,
for generations. At least
three generations of relatives beyond me.
What would you say, Eli?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. It got to be more than, I would say 2 but 3 generations ahead. Like, they should be able to be comfortable, and I'm not saying they each got to have $1 million, whatever the case is, but they should be able to live a comfortable lifestyle and should have to worry about they shouldn't have to worry about the bare minimums.
They didn't have to look for opportunity. The opportunity is already there for them.
So, like I said, $1 million is tough because, you know, you go buy a house in New York, and the house alone could cost $1 million.
You
know
don't
what I'm
own
saying?
it,
Then all your money is in that house. Like, you got to pay utilities, you got to pay property taxes, you got to pay all of that stuff still. Like, you know what I mean?
I see where y'all coming from when y'all say that $1 million not enough. But I'm thinking $1 million. I'm not changing my situation right now. That's why I say you gotta make sacrifices in order to the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm using that $1 million to go business wise. You know what I'm saying? And then when the businesses start flourishing, then I can.
Just because you start a business doesn't mean it's gonna be successful.
Yeah. Most people fail their first time with business.
I
Like,
get
you know,
And it takes three to 4 years for a business to get successful after a while.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not,
So you can't even put all that $1 million on that because how you gonna live off of, you know, you got food, you got life.
I mean, I'm still gonna be working. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna be in multiple streams. So.
I get what you're saying. I think, and you wanted to finish your point, or
yeah, I can't remember, but
Yeah, you might.
but only thing I want to just say is that you know, I do it may come off as an excuse where people have these opportunities.
Yeah.
Now, you know, keeping money, you know, for long periods of times, I guess it's hard because we come from an upbringing where we didn't have a lot of these things, so we want to show it, but it's by far the stupidest shit. We spent, you know, I was a person that was young, right? And I had, Eli, you know, I had every pair of fucking foams, every pair of Jordans, and
you had them limited edition, Jeremy Scott Rainbow Edition.
not the Rainbow Edition, but I did have the Jeremy Scott's wings, you heard?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
the fairy wing.
Nah.
You still be wearing them, John.
I do wear Jeremy Scott, you heard? Only one with them, you heard? Feel me?
And you had the cheetah ass print sneakers too.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? But I had the kicks that nobody wanted to wear. I had a tail on my sneaker, you know, all that. You heard? Crispy fly person, you heard? But and now I realize I was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is living with one pair of sneakers for 10 years. And I don't even wear all my sneakers.
One pair of sneakers for 10 years is crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But
I get what you're saying.
if the shoe is still walkable,
Ain't no shoe walkable for 10 years. You wearing that shit every day.
why not?
Bro.
You don't see these dusty ass uptowns, these white people be having on.
I mean, you're right.
They saving.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Part of the problem. Michael Jordan laughing at us. He got on. I ain't never see Jordan wear a pair of Jordans.
Jordan definitely
But
was.
he definitely
during the
wear Jordans.
game, when you see him walking around with
Nah,
them,
he definitely walk around.
I don't see Michael Jordan walking around.
Well,
With
he get them for free.
He wear them.
He get them for free. Like,
already not walking
paying
around
for them
with those,
shits. Like, you know what I mean?
He's not walking around with. Have y'all? Let me know.
You
y'all.
want to put $1,000 on that?
No, that he's wearing it on the court?
No,
I'm not
no,
walking
that
around.
he walking around with them.
I haven't seen him.
Huh?
I haven't seen him.
I asked you, do you want to
That-
put $1,000 on that?
What? And he's wearing jeans?
Yep.
I got $1,000 Monopoly. We talking about protect. We talking about saving our money. You try to take a black man's money? Over,
Trying to save my
but
money,
I do want to see. I do want to see Jordan with a pair. Please,
Nah, I ain't say less.
please.
You
I'm
about to look it up?
I was about to look it up. Yeah.
Google it, please.
I wanted to get. I do think there's a level of discipline that a lot of black athletes don't exercise.
Musicians too.
Just the people in our community, because this is new to us. You know what I mean? And no one teaches us financial literacy. I doubt there's a financial literacy course in college before you get into these deals. The most you might have is an agent, but I'm pretty sure he's not. He just worried about what he gonna get for the deal that he gonna get you and stuff like that. So I think every athlete, and I'm pretty sure they do. I'm not in that world, but they should have an accountant. They should have courses where they need to talk about like what's going to happen after you retire. If you get injured, what's going to happen? What is your emergency lifelines? And I think in our community, we have to have the hard conversations with our family. Like I truly believe when we get the money we going to get, I'm gonna look out for my family, but I'm not going to keep funding their lifestyle. They're gonna have to come to me with a action plan. Well, let me see.
He's shaking
His head like he looking like Jordan.
It's edited. Edited.
Definitely got them Johns on.
Because old Jordan for sure.
Definitely got the Johns on. Yeah,
He laughing at us.
He laughing at you for not thinking that he wearing no Jordans. But yeah, so I think one of the things that I'm gonna be big on is if my family, if they want to borrow money or if they need money, y'all gonna have to put together an action plan, bro. I don't believe in just giving people money just so they can spend it and then come back to you. I want you to be able to. I want to give you the money so you could build your own infrastructure, and then you could actively make money on yourself without having to always come to me, because that is a burden that a lot of athletes or celebrities, musicians have to.
Shit, our family be coming to us now, acting like we rich.
That is also true.
I do think like for large sums of money, I would require like a business plan or whatever. But I do think if I was to reach a certain status of like a millionaire or whatever, I would take like $1 million or whatever and split it up between my family members initially.
Like I said, I'm gonna look.
I know I know like life is hard.
Yeah, no, my immediate family, yes, I'm gonna take care of them. Yeah. But if you keep coming back to me after the money I gave you,
can you elaborate on take care of them? Because
take care of them, meaning I don't want them to have to worry about anything financially when it comes to the cost of living. Like, yeah, no, we're not working.
I mean, my mom ain't gotta work.
Yeah, my mom ain't gonna work. Yeah, my grandmother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm talking about as far as the cost of living, I don't want them to have to worry about that. Like, you know what I mean? If they work and do all that stuff, then that's on them. Like
if my sister, let's say even if she married, you know what I'm saying, she paying off a mortgage and I would pay off that mortgage. Like, just worry about your regular bills. You know what I'm saying?
And
mortgage paid.
Is a dude living there too?
Yeah, her husband. You know what I mean? What?
No. What, you gonna cut them off because?
What I'm saying is
your sister? Well, I mean, you got $1 million of them.
I'm not playing. I can't. I don't know. I can't see myself paying for another man.
I only got 2 sisters, so that would be too much.
It depends on how much money I got, but I don't know that. I don't know. Maybe the kids.
So you trying to say if you're a millionaire, let's say you're worth $200 million, you wouldn't just and the rest of their mortgage is $500,000.
First of all, did you forget his name?
I get it.
Okay,
but look, the rest of their mortgage is $500,000.
What he doing?
They working. They paying. They paying it every month.
Usually, when people have those type of outlets where they got somebody to spend that much money to help them, they tend to go back to make sure that person helped them. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need that. You know what I'm saying? So, did you hear about 50 Cent's, baby mom?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? She was getting like what, I think $150,000 a month or something, and she went to go fight for more money.
I get it, but
they want more money, bro. So
I get it, but I'm just saying, if I was in that situation, I would Because I know life is hard, bro. I would pay off their mortgage. You still got to pay your monthly bills.
I would
water,
pay it. I would pay it,
electricity.
and then he got to pay me.
What you mean he got to pay you?
He gonna have to pay me something. You not living with my sister, and you just out here toes out like
He's
you the bad
still
bitch.
paying the bills,
What
bro. He's just
bill?
not paying the mortgage. That's it.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Listen, the reason his name is that. Like,
You agree with me, or you just?
I agree with you for sure. Like, 100%. Because then what happens? She got kids and stuff like that.
As I say, I put the house in the kid's name, not his name. I'm not buying that ninja house.
Okay.
That's
fine.
cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm still saying that I will relieve that stress with them, and all they got to worry about.
That's why I
is
said
it.
pay me,
Why he paying you though?
because I'll put it towards the kid's college. Cause I don't want this motherfucker up and leaving my sister or getting no opportunity.
But you already put the house in the kid's name or whatever. So
my sister's
if he
crazy.
leave,
and some of my sisters crazy, and a motherfucker leaving them.
Oh shit! Like, yeah.
right. So if he leave, he not taking the house.
I mean, why he would try?
How?
People are opportunists, bro.
Bro, you just say you putting it in the kid's name. How
Yeah,
you,
that's what I said. If I'm doing that,
if you're doing that, yeah. I would do something like that too.
Yeah,
but
I'll
I'm
do
saying
that.
I will relieve them of that stress, and they just got to worry about their.
That's
I
the
mean,
kid's
life,
house, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as they know.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think it just comes down to the discipline. A lot of men get caught up with, we forgot the women tax, the women's subscription that a lot of these athletes are paying. They paying for their rent, they paying for to go out the club in and buying all these stuff. So I think it just comes down to a lack of discipline, in my honest opinion. And I think if more men exercise discipline, they would set themselves better, especially when it comes to retirement and when it comes to investing. Like there was this one athlete in the NFL that did something really brilliant. He wanted half of his salary with cash and the other half in Bitcoin. And that was like in 2018, maybe 2017. Obviously, Bitcoin at the time is significantly higher now. So that's a good investment. Like, you know what I mean? Because he probably tripled his fucking shit, all because of that one. He took that risk on that investment, and now he's more established financially because he took that risk. He invested in something that was going to quadruple 5x his earnings. Like, you know what I mean? So again, you need to have a good accountant, a good investor, and stuff like that. People that actually have your back and not just trying to skim off the top. Make sure you check them books. You know what I mean? Check them books. These motherfuckers, you got to get these audits. You know what I mean? Because especially when you trust these people, you trust them now with your finances. Like, so if you come back and get audited, it's not them that's getting audited, it's you. And then you have to pay that back. You could possibly serve jail time because you wasn't paying attention. So it is a lot that goes into financing money and stuff.
Motherfucker sound like Joel Santana saying you read the audio to your checks and balances.
Oh shit! Yeah, he not even reading the audio. He just like
listening to it.
He listen to it.
yeah.
You got $500. He said we lit. Idiot.
Anyway, man, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do y'all think y'all could build generational wealth with 100 million, 5 years, 100 million? Do you think it's impossible, like Odell said? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to join the Patreon, link in the description. We got the live streams. We got the exclusive content. We got the giveaways. We got a ton of stuff going on Patreon. Helps us out a lot. And cop the merch, man. Dailyrapupcrew.co. And we see you guys on the next one.
That's right. Nah, he went throw it.
That's exactly when I did it the other time. You heard? Go back, watch the videos. You heard?
They ain't the same. You gotta do it in the intro.
You know what I'm saying? I got the shotguns here. You heard? Do when I want.
You don't even know what guns you got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dude had a bazooka.
Not no shotgun, bro.
Dude had
Who hold a shotgun and do this, bro? Like,
That's the Yosemite Sam's, right?
those
He had
was
a
not
revolver,
shotguns, bro.
like-
Those was
No, I'm saying I'm not saying that particular one with shotguns. I said I'm the one with the shotgun.
So you Sammy Sands with the shotgun?
I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
You not firing those shotguns like this.
For sure. Like,
I could have the what's that dude name?
Oh.
That got the white dude that just got shot.
Charlie Kirk.
I could have the Charlie Kirk weapons. You heard? That nigga y'all saw that video?
What video?
Where it was like this nigga that was standing right next to me, he had like a little gun right here, bro. And nigga shot Charlie Kirk right there. Like
In the neck?
yeah, bro.
Oh, that's how he died?
They didn't confirm that, but I seen a video recently that they were sharing.
Ain't no way, bro. Somebody shot from wait.
That's what they want you to believe. The nigga was like right
There's
here.
no way, bro. 'Cause first of all, if you got a gun right here, that's burning your arm, bro. Like,